Okay. People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People 7 on Twitter and YouTube, people elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. My soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, located at people.etsy.com. And my t-shirt designs, purplebutterfly-people.tmail.com. And the Etsy store is disabled. You can now buy everything that I'm selling, especially my soaps, at purplebutterfly-soaps.myshopify.com. So that's going to be down there in the description box, so that way you can just click the link. In the meantime, I have slab mold here. It says it's 18 bar, but the total net weight instead of 5 pounds is 6 pounds. I'm going to fill it all the way up to the top and then cut it slab mold style, like if I had a log splitter instead of with the little lines that's here, because you just get more that way. It'll give me more than if I was using a regular mold that, a regular log style mold. In the meantime, I have lard, canola oil, coconut oil, safflower oil, and castor oil in here, along with a little bentonite clay. I have a little bit of basil essential oil, and I have a fragrance oil called Animalistic Instinct. The Animalistic Instinct is a masculine scent, but women like it too, trust me. And with a 6 pound bag, 1 ounce was not going to cover, so I just went on ahead and added a little bit of a essential oil, so that way it can stretch it and enhance the scent. And here I have activated charcoal to give me a black color. This is empty, of course. This will give me a white. This color is called Love Bite Pink. This is a blend of Pretty Kitty and Tickled Pink. It's a pigment, so that's water in there instead of oil. This one is Key West Blue, and this one is Blue Tide to give me a teal color. And the camera seems to be upside down, so let's try to fix that. There we go. I'm thinking it's just the viewfinder that was upside down, but just in case you don't want to, have people going, what the heck? Got my lard water. It's finally cool enough to work with. In fact, now it's cold. As long as it's not frozen, we all good. There's a couple of ice crystals at the top, but we're not going to worry about that. Here's that spoon I just had. Where's my last spoon? Ah, there we go. And yes, I have a spoon just for my life. In my house, I have dedicated pots and pans and bowls and stuff for soaping. I have dedicated spoons for soaping, etc. It doesn't get blended in with the regular dishes, because, well, no. There's too much room for error in a normal day, and to worry about that. Okay, here we go. also bentonite clay in here in case I didn't mention it. I like bentonite clay. It gives you the slip, it's good for the skin, but more importantly, it anchors your scent. Bring this just past emulsion. Okay. It's close to emulsion. There's a couple of streaks at the top, but because this is thickening up just a little bit, I don't want to go way past emulsion and infiltrate. So we're going to go ahead and pour some of it off and then blend some more. Okay, the white is an accent color, so I don't need a lot of it. And the black is an accent color, so I don't need a lot of it. The most is going to go into the blue tie because that's the base. And then the other three colors are going to make my drops. I want to make really clear. Yeah. My goodness, sound in my ear. I'm going, wait a minute, my recording. Then I remembered I have a camera over there. The phone is on a different circuit. Yeah. Now I can pour the rest of these colors in the individual pot or soap pot. So that way I can make sure that everything's everywhere. And I got too much white going on over there, so I'm going to pour the rest of that in here. If it fits. Man, that's not good. Okay, now I'm going to put it after that over here out the way, and I'm going to scrape it when I get a chance. I'm just going to pour this in here a little bit. Wow, gorgeous color. The Blue Tide is a replacement for Coral Reef Blue, but I can see how Coral Reef Blue is not an exact match, but it's really close. It's very pretty. Well, that's going to cause an issue. Hold on. We're just going to go ahead and pour this in. Cover the entire bottom. That started thickening up on me. I don't know if it was because of the fragrance oil, which is supposed to have a perfect pour, or the essential oil, or me blending it to an inch of its life. But either way, I still got to get the color blended in a little, so I'm just going to go ahead and stir it. And yes, you can do it that way. Okay, now I'm going to pour a little bit more of this in there. And then I'm going to get out the blue tide. Add a little. Well, that's actually too much. But yeah. There we go. And then do these other colors. So the white is now pale turquoise. Let's go ahead and get the pink while we're starting up to take over. And then the muted pink, which is called Love Bite. Then the Key West Blue, which is representing in this batch Wildcat Blue. That's what I'm called out the color. And then, this is not black oxide, this is activated charcoal, hardwood charcoal, or made from hardwood, right? There we go. Now I'm going to pour this in first. Drop swirls down. It's thickening up, so it's not actually penetrating. So I'm going to grab a skewer and force it to. Let me just flip this over. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm going to add some black. The dark pink. The blue. The bright pink. That should be higher up, so I don't know what happened. But anyway, I'm going to stir all these colors in. And then I'm going to do a little scraping. Make sure all 6 panels is going to fit in this node. Yep. That's very pretty. Before I go any further, let me bring you with and let you see what it's looking like. Hold on. Is that gorgeous or what? Let's make sure you're in the frame. There we go. Is that pretty? Yeah. Okay, now find somebody that's willing to hold the camera while I make soap so they can take pictures as well as video record it. So that way y'all can see what I'm saying. But if nothing else, I can try to freeze frame on the playback and then try to get a picture that way. Because that was very pretty. And now it looks very different. The colors are still in there, but there's more to it than what I added because, well, we have to scrape out all the those. Uh-oh, my hand's cramping up. I'm disabled and I have a disability that affects the right side of my body because of a stroke. And sometimes, basically when I'm doing too much, I start spasming on my right side, my hands freezes in place, my leg spasms, my back starts hurting, all kinds of stuff goes wrong all at one time. But usually when that happens, I'm generally done with the soap or almost done with the soap, so I could just quickly go sit down somewhere. But this is a little bit more complicated design, so it's taking me longer. But I'm going to get to the point where I can take a break and put the soap to sleep. And since it is 8:40, I'll go sleep too. Well, it'll be 9 o'clock by the time I get to sleep, but still. Okay, now, let's scrape all this down. We don't throw away nothing. We all goes in the soap. Okay, now, there's some liquid leaking out from my blender. Where's that coming from? It's hot too. Let's hope it's not the lard water. Fortunately, I always have them gloves when I'm soaping, so I don't have to worry about it. I need my smaller spatula to fit in this little corner here. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'm already losing control of my hands. Oh, I've got the sides. Yeah. Let's get all of that. Goodness gracious. Let's get the bottom scraped out. See, that big spatula couldn't get that much. You see how much came out of there? There we go. See that? This little spatula gets all of that out of there. That's actually quite a bit. Okay, I can take this off now. And with this being a 84-degree day, actually got up to 92 before it went back down with the little bit of rain that fell. It is hard to soap when you're sweating. So yeah. In the meantime, let's scrape all this off. And most of the design is still the design. This side where I was scraping has more colors, but yeah, it looks good. I don't want to stir it too much because then the colors will get all muddy on the inside, so we're just going to call it a Give me a second, and I'll give you an overhead view. Just because I put on some different gloves. A little bit of soap that was on those gloves was making everything really, really slippery, and I still have to carry this to the other room so I can put it to sleep. So yeah. In the meantime, first gloves will do the trick. Going up and being gentle, so that way I don't make anybody dizzy. Because I know how that can be a little bit of a challenge. Look at there. I am sweating buckets. But anyway, let's get you in the viewfinder. That's what we got now. Ooh, wait a minute. Let's put the extra back in there. Is that pretty or what? Sorry about that. I know that was loud. But I just happened to notice it's leaning this way. But there's a lump right here on my counter where it lifted up. So I'm going to have to find a nice level surface to put this on. But in the meantime, this has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at PurpleButterfly-People.blogspot.com. My soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, could be located at PurpleButterfly-Soaps.myspotify.com. And my t-shirt designs, until they transfer over to Spotify, is located at PurpleButterfly-People.com. www.tmill.com. Oh, goodness gracious. Y'all stay blessed and stay tuned. Check out the hair. I redid the color. You like? It's still magenta, but since it's 2 days into the dye job, I haven't washed it out, so that way the color can, the color retention. So after it gets a good shampoo, it'll be the color it's supposed to be instead of this overly intensive color. But anyway, that's the soap. I'm not sure what it's going to be called other than Animalistic Instinct and Basil. So, yeah. Good for a girl and a boy. In other words, unisex, which means it's a man's scent, but women like it too. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Bye now. Yap, yap. Oh, let me take some pictures. That's what she did in the first place. Hold on. Let's get in the camera. And there's a button on top of here.